everyone. You're listening to Business Podcasting Made Easy, the TV talk show formula, where you get a roadmap to elevate your authority and expand your visibility with a TV talk show that you're proud of. You're listening on the IBGR radio network. This is episode 26, and we are talking about revealing the human side, harnessing the power of slice of life marketing videos. Welcome to the show. I'm Donna Cundy, co-founder of the IBGR Network, global radio authority and podcast expert and producer of over 14,000 podcasts.
And I saw those jazz hands. And I'm Declan Oceguera, TV producer and international TV talk show host. My TV talk show formula has impacted over 100,000 lives globally and gives business owners and entrepreneurs a simple way to be seen and heard with their own purpose-driven message. And we are your hosts for this 13-week journey. So remember, you can easily follow the plan at tvtalkshowformula.com. If you want direct live support from us for your business TV talk show, then contact us today at tvtalkshowformula.info.
Beautiful. I have a quote from a guy.
Yes, that's a really good one.
Yeah, this one is from our own Declan Oceguera to lead us off on this episode. And the quote is, Declan, do you want to say your own quote? No, let me say it.
No. Flatter me.
Yeah. Sometimes it's the smallest moments that leave the biggest impact. Slice of life videos capture those moments beautifully. And I think that really sets us up well for this one, the slice of life. Because I think like that's almost like your calling card, isn't it? Those little slice of life videos.
Yes, I would say out of all the formats I use, this is probably the category I default to the most or defer to the most, because it's just fun and easy, and it's very engaging I find to people who follow me. So yeah.
And why is this important?
Because it's about relatability. So when you're putting yourself out like this on camera, right, or even with the voice on a podcast, you're or when you're writing a book too, for all that, to throw that one in there too. You're putting yourself out, and people want to know who you really are, right?
Yeah.
They want to know that it's from a vulnerability perspective, that you're real, basically. And when you put your face on camera and put that out there, they want to see that you're the real deal. Because if these are folks who are interested in your zone of brilliance, who may be considering working with you and certainly following you, then there has to be some relatability. And so slice of life videos, to me, are your key to showing people like how you are.
Yeah. Just a little behind the scenes of your life.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. I think this was the one when we were creating this one. I was saying how during the pandemic, I love nature and I relate a lot of my teachings to nature. That's my thing. And so I would walk through the woods doing a Facebook Live, and I would get people from Rome, Italy, from all around the world, people who couldn't even leave their house because of restrictions, and they were just taking a walk with me in the woods. So and there's always something that I would see that kind of turns into that little teaching moment of what the slice of life is about. So what else do we need to know about this?
So just to reiterate, the whole purpose of this slice of life is exactly what Donna just said, which is getting to know you, right? And you can be anywhere. Like, actually,
there's a song in my head right now. I'm not going to sing it.
Okay. Maybe in the break she'll sing it to me, people.
Getting to know you, getting to know all.
That song. Okay. That song. Okay. So like, even at the beginning of this episode, if you're watching the videos, which, by the way, you can see the videos on our YouTube channel.
Oh, yes. The IBGR channel, IBGR Network.
IBGR, thank you. YouTube channel. Donna did this little jazz hands during the intro, which made me laugh. And to me, that could be turned into a slice of life video, right? If we could figure out, and we'll go through the formula in a minute. So maybe we will figure out how to turn this into a slice of life video. So this format allows people to see you in your actual environment. So this is our natural habitat, right? Making videos, doing podcasts.
Our habitat.
It's our habitat. Sharing information with people
Don't
who
feed the animals.
don't feed the animals, no. Right?
Well,
So
sometimes.
when you're in your everyday, environment, you could be cooking, you could be grocery shopping, you could be walking down the street, you could be waiting in line, at Costco.
Mhm.
You could be anywhere when something interesting, unusual, awkward, maybe frustrating happens, and you'll know now, this could be turned into a slice of life video. So it
Yeah.
just helps people to resonate with you, and to want more. And what I find is this format for me is what people view the most. They're most interested in these funny little things that I share.
Hmm. Yeah, I've watched some of you coming out of the barber and, just sort of going through life. And you might think, well, I don't live anywhere because you live in Portugal.
Yeah.
I live in Richmond, Virginia. And it might be, well, what is there to see in Richmond, Virginia? What was
Plenty.
there to see in the woods during COVID to my friend in Rome?
Right.
There, what is mundane to you or what is normal to you is not how that's seen to other people.
Yeah. And it's a really good point that you're bringing up. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Most people who are following you are not there with you in
Yeah.
that neck of the woods, right? People are curious. They want to know what it's like over there. And Donna and I have talked a lot about this from past video shows or just videos that we've made. And one of the things I've noticed is people always want to see, like, where is he going to be next? Like, what's next?
Where in the world is
Where in the world? Yeah. And this is just, it doesn't matter where I am. It's just they want to see something that they can't see. And this creates that resonance and that curiosity and helps to build relatability and makes
Mhm.
them want more of what you're offering.
Yeah, thank you for saying that because it's just about allowing people to meet you
Yeah.
virtually
Yeah,
without it being, in a structured sort of the talking head Zoom Brady Bunch kind of way.
exactly.
It's a natural meeting.
So let's talk about how to create a slice of life video.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Because it's more than just turning on the camera.
It's more. There's a structure. All of these have a structure, but once you know it, you know it. And then it's kind of hard not to like fill in the blanks, right? So
Yeah.
the first thing is that you want to pick a story, a realization, something that inspired you or even upset you, or maybe it irritated you, right? And this is not to be a rant or complaint situation, but it could lead to some kind of good outcome, right? And the more just natural, honest, vulnerable you are, it really goes a long way in this format. It's true all the time, but especially in this format, right? So that's the first thing is you have the inspiration, whatever flavor that comes in. Now, before you just go live, or you could do live, or you could do a recorded video, but before you record, you want to think through, how does this thing relate to my audience and what's important to them, right? So it's not just that
Yeah.
something weird happened. It's not oh my God, guys, this happened, right? It might be the beginning, but then there has to be connecting of the dots back to something that's relatable to your audience. Relatable because it's something that you teach, you offer, that you're the expert at, right?
Thank you for saying that because we lead off every episode, become a person worth watching. And this
Mm-hmm.
isn't arrogance on our part. This is telling you the little things, our listeners, the little things that separate those that just go live and kind of have potty mouth and just run, 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 versus someone who will build an audience, who will change lives. It's all
Right.
about that connection to change lives or to
Yeah.
make an impact.
Yeah. And from, and said otherwise, these are marketing videos, right?
Well,
So
yeah,
it's
that too.
it's all designed to ultimately help more people, right? So yes. So the next step before you record is you want to know what's your call to action. So you can just think about, well, what do I want them to do from this? Are they going to click a link? Are they going to make a comment? Are you going to ask them to share the video? Are you going to ask them to tell tell a story in the comments. Like there's so many things that you could invite them to. So you want to pick one easy, clear call to action that you know you're going to say, somewhere in the video, probably towards the end, right? Then you're ready to record. So something happened, interesting, unusual, funny, concerning, scary, I don't know. How is that relatable back to your people in a way that showcases one area of your brilliance? And then what do you want them to do as a result? So there's just kind of just 3 steps, right, to this. Very easy. And so if we were going to play really quickly, I don't know, Donna's jazz hands. Like if Donna was making this video, right, and she does jazz hands as starting off, the opening of this podcast, she could say something. I don't know. How about you? I'm going to let you come up with it. What could you say that's relatable to your audience about your own area of brilliance and how you were free enough to do jazz hands as we're making this podcast and video podcast?
Oh goodness, let's not put Donna on the spot at all. But if I were going to go down this path of the jazz hands, it is that, when I push the button, even still, there's that little knot in my stomach. And so I use levity to take that pressure off, to just kind of be hammy in front of the camera. And so if I'm using jazz hands, it just allows me to open up, to connect to people more. And so it's all about that connection.
So that's that. And that's she has stories and stories about like how she used to be afraid to be seen, and we've shared some of those here, and now she's not, right? And but so she could go more into a little bit about the background, not too much, and then invite people like, well, if you want to learn how to use jazz hands and overcome your fear of being seen,
just be silly, just be you.
The CTA contact me, at my website or whatever the call to action was, right? So anything could become a slice of life video.
Okay. I love it. So be on the lookout for funny, awkward, or unusual experiences you just had. Create a video using the slice of life marketing video format. Post it to your social media platform of choice. Take action. Take action with every episode, because it's going to get you to the point that you want to be, where you're doing a TV talk show, you're impacting lives, you're making a difference, you're changing the world.
You got it.
That's what it's all about. Then this wraps up episode 26, revealing the human side, harnessing the power of slice of life marketing video with Donna and Declan. We'll be right back after a short break.